So I saw Game of Thrones Season 4, Episode 4, Oathkeeper. Hi everyone, I'm Brandon Prosick and this is the So I Saw Show, reviewing the latest episode of Game of Thrones. I know there's been a lot of talk, a lot of buzz going around that infamous scene or rape scene last week, but luckily there were no rape scenes this episode. Scratch that, there was one rape scene. Way to go, Game of Thrones. Let's talk about the episode. Let's jump right into it. Let's talk about the bads first. Get those out of the way. First bad thing, and I hate to do this, but it was the first scene, really, which was between Grey Worm and Missandei. You know, they're part of Daenerys Stormborn's posse. Obviously, Missandei is teaching Grey Worm some English. I mean, well, not English, but I don't know what's called in Westeros, but so the audience, so we can understand him. I don't understand where that's going or why it is even going. Grey Worm actually sneak into Meereen and kind of talk to some of the slaves and is like, you know what, it's worth fighting for. Yes, some of you may die. We show one scene of a guy getting swarmed by a bunch of slaves, and then just like that, boom, pow, Dany won Meereen. Literally just like that. Last week we saw her launch the barrels of chains, kind of plant the seeds with the slaves that, you know what, I will set you free, you know, rise above, fight the masters. And, oh, they did. And they did it in record time, I might say. Talk about the definition of anticlimactic. Why did we have to wait this whole week just to see that happen in a scene? Why not sprinkle it in throughout the rest of the episode? You know, show a little bit of, you know, the uprising, show some riots, show some this, and then by the end of the episode, boom, she's got it. Very disappointed in this. I'm worried that this is going to turn into just like Daenerys' storyline in Season 2 when she went to Qarth. And I'm not feeling it. I know we're only 4 episodes in, but it's not going anywhere. Next, and this isn't really bad because it's bad writing or bad acting or anything, Lady Olenna, she's leaving. It seems like she's going back to Highgarden, and that just sucks because, you know, Diana Rigg has really stolen so many scenes with so many different actors. She was like always considered kind of like the female Tywin. And I'm really sad to see her go because I hate to say it, but there's so many other characters, actors that I don't give a shit about. But I did like as she's going, she has this whole scene talking about how great she was at banging her husband and convincing him to marry her instead of her sister. Interesting send-off for this old lady. And she does reveal, hey, it wasn't Tyrion that killed him. I know for a fact because I know. Not too subtle in revealing, you know, this huge deal that you killed the king. Maybe keep your voice down. This isn't like you just killed some peasant just for shit and giggle, a shiv in the alley. You killed the king. It was way back, episode 2. Bruce Bolton decided to send Locke. And if you guys don't know who Locke is, he is the guy who cut off Jaime Lannister's hand. Decided to send him to go after Bran and Rickon and actually kill them. And all of a sudden, he just shows up at the Night's Watch. Now, I know Dreadfort is close to the wall, you know, up in the north, but just like that, I'm still a little iffy on his plan here. He's gonna join the Night's Watch so that he can go kill Bran and Rickon. But the whole thing is, once you join the Night's Watch, if you desert them, you're killed. It's almost as if Locke joins the Night's Watch, he's kind of locked in, if you will. I thought that was very poorly executed because we haven't seen Locke or, you know, this whole Roose Bolton storyline since episode 2, in which I'm still very confused what the White Walkers are doing. You know, we remember it was way back in the Season 2 finale. The Walkers were heading towards the wall. Season 3 kicked off. There was a battle literally off screen. It was black. You just heard the swords and shit. I don't know. There's so many questions about these White Walkers. They've been milling around since the pilot. Yeah, the pilot. Let's jump over to the good side of things. Jaime was featured very prominently in this episode. I loved Jaime and Bronn. The whole bit where Bronn takes off the hand and literally gives him a gold hand bitch slap. I know there's this great scene with Tyrion and Jaime, Peter Dinklage and Nikolai Molthofa. Don't know how to say his name. I love them together. I wish they could have more scenes together like this. It's been a shame that they've been apart for all these seasons. But let's move on from Jaime. Let's talk about some of the other good things. I love we kind of had some closure where Littlefinger and Sansa. Littlefinger kind of just throws it out there. He's just like, you know what? You were part of the murder. Remember that necklace? Yeah, had some poison on it. That and then the scene with Olenna, I like how they're not dragging on this who did it. You don't need to know the exact details on how it happened. This isn't Sherlock. And I think Littlefinger gives kind of a hilarious answer, and when Sansa's like, why? And basically in a nutshell, he does it because he says he likes to f with people. Yeah, I just, orchestrated a royal assassination just because, why not? Twirl the mustache, that's what I'm doing. Oh, Littlefinger, I can't wait to see the awesome marriage between you and Lysa Arryn, with Lysa Arryn's son being on her boob, still breastfeeding at like age 9. Wonder what Sansa's gonna think about her aunt and her cousin. Overall, this episode, it was just strange because there's so much that I loved, but also so much that I really disliked. So it's one of those that, but yeah, feel free, comment below. Let's discuss it. What'd you guys think? Was there something I missed that you would have rather heard me talk about? But yeah, if you want to check me out on Twitter, my Twitter's right there. You can also hit the red button below. Just click on that to subscribe to the YouTube page. You can check out all my other reviews from Game of Thrones this season so far. And all my other movie reviews, WWE reviews, whatever you like to check out. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I'm Brandon Prosek, and now you saw the So I Saw show. Dun, 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 dun. I probably hum that song in my head at least 10 times a day.